We'll sing one Vaishnava bhajan. Gaurangera Dhutipada. दो ताल. श्री नरोत्तमदास ठाकुर की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय. गौरांगेरा धूतिपदा जराधन संपदा गेरा धूति जराधन गौरांगेरा धूतिपदा जराधन संपदा से जाने बकती रसा कति रसा से जाने बकती रसा जाने बकती रसा गौरांगेरा माधुलीला जरा करने प्रवेशिला गौरांगेरा माधुलीला करने प्रवेशिला गौरांगेरा माधुलीला तारा करने प्रवेशिला माधुलीला तारा करने प्रवेशिला हृदय निर्मल भेलो हृदय निर्मल भेलो हृदय निर्मल भेलो हृदय निर्मल बेलता जे गौरांगे नामलो तारा होय प्रेमादो हे गौरा नामलो दारा होया प्रेमादो तारे मोई जाय बोली हारी हारे मोई जाय बोली हारी तारे मोई जाय बोली हारी मोई जाय बोली हारी गौरांगा गुणिते जुरे नित्य लीला तारे स्फुरे gune te jure nitya lila tare spu Gauranga gune te jure nitya lila tare spure gune te jure nitya lila tare spure se jana bhakati adi Hari Nava Adhikari Se Jana Bhagati Adhikari Gaurangera Sangi Gane Nitya Siddha Korimane Sejaya Brajendra Sutta Sejaya Brajendra Sutapa Sejaya Brajendra Sutapa Shri Gaura Mandhala Bhume Jeba Jane Chintamani Shri Gaura Mandhala Bhume Jeba Jane Chintamani Tara Hoya Braja Bhume Bhas Tara Hoya Braja Bhume Bhas Gaura Prema Rasanave Setaranga Jebadube Serada Madhavanta Ranga Sirada Madhavantaranga Irada Madhavantaranga Grihe Bhavane Te Takhe Ha Gauranga Bhole Dakhe Grihe Bhavane Te Takhe Ha Gauranga Bhole Dakhe grihe bhavane te dakhe, ha gauranga bhole dakhe. Bhavane te dakhe, ha gauranga bhole dakhe. Narottama mage tara sangha, Narottama Narottama mage tara sangha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Radhe. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Subhadramai, Jaya Sudarshana. Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमती श्रीवायंग्रेस अभय अरविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद्-भागवतम की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु निष्ठं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna. Welcome you for Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam class. So today we are reading from first canto, 18th chapter. Maharaja Pariksit cursed by a Brahmana boy. 46th verse. No, 46th verse. धर्मपालो नरपतिः सतु सम्राट् बृहच्छ्रवः साक्षात् महाभागवतो राजर्षिर्हयमेदयात्। क्षुत्रश्रमायुतो दीनो नैवास्मच्चापमर्हति। धर्मपालो नरपतिः सतु सम्राट् बृहच्छ्रवः साक्षात् महाभागवतो राजर्षिर्हयमेदयात्। क्षुत्रश्रमायुतो दीनो नैवास्मच्चापमर्हति। धर्मपालो नरपतिः सतु सम्राट् बृहच्छ्रवः साक्षात् महाभागवतो राजर्षिर्हयमेदयात्। क्षुत्रश्रमायुतो दीनो नैवास्मच्चापमर्हति। Please listen. धर्मपालो नरपतिः तु सम्राट् बृहच्छ्रवः साक्षात् महाभागवतो राजर्षिर्हयमेदयात्। क्षुत्रश्रमायुतो दीनो नैवास्मच्चापमर्हति। धर्मपालो नरपतिः सम्राट् बृहच्छ्रवः Akshan Mahabhagavato rajarsi hayamedaya Dito dino naivasmachapamarhati. Word to word meaning, translation, purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Dharmapalaha, the protector of religion. Narapatihi, the king. Saha, he. Tu, but. Samrat, emperor. Brahad, highly. Shrivaha, celebrated. Sakshat, directly. Mahabhagavataha, the first class devotee of the Lord. Rajarishihi, saint amongst the royal order. Hayamedayad, great performer of horse sacrifices. Kshut, hunger. Trit, thirst. Shramayutaha, tired and fatigued. Dinaha, stricken. Na, never. Eva, thus. Asmat, by us. Sapam, curse. Arhati, deserves. Translation. The Emperor Pariksit is a pious king. He is highly celebrated and is a first-class devotee of the personality of Godhead. He is a saint amongst the royalty and he has performed many horse sacrifices. When such a king is tired and fatigued, being stricken with hunger and thirst, he does not at all deserve to be cursed. Purport. After explaining the general codes relating to the royal position and asserting that the king can do no wrong and therefore is never to be condemned, the sage Shamik wanted to say something about the Emperor Pariksit specifically. The specific qualification of Maharaja Pariksit is summarized herein. The king, even calculated as a king only, was most celebrated as a ruler who administered the religious principles of the royal order. In the Shastras, the duties of all the caste and orders of society are prescribed. All the qualities of Kshatriya mentioned in Bhagavad Gita were present in the person of the emperor. He was also a great devotee of the Lord and a self-realized soul. Cursing such a king when he was tired and fatigued with hunger and thirst was not at all proper. Shemikrisi thus admitted from all sides that Maharaj Pariksit was cursed most unjustly. Although all the Brahmanas were aloof from the incident, still for the childish action of Brahmana boy, the whole world situation was changed. Thus Rishi Shamika, a Brahmana, took responsibility for all deterioration of the good orders of the world. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Sha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise Nama Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Nama He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So today we are reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, first canto, 18th chapter, 46th verse. So before beginning, I would like to take blessings from all the Vaishnavas assembled here. so that we can glorify the exalted devotees Mahabhav like Pariksit Maharaj. So here it is mentioned especially about the great qualities of Maharaj Pariksit. So before Shamik Rishi was addressing how a king, even though even though if he's a normal king, but because he's a king, he's a representative of the Lord, and he's a Narapati. He means he's a king, or he's the protector of all the people, citizens. So even the king should never be condemned. Even a normal king also should not be condemned. Shamik Rishi was telling. But here he is specifically mentioning about Pariksit Maharaj's great qualities. He is not only a king, but also he is a king. He is such a king with great qualities. It's mentioned about the first qualities mentioned is Dharma Palaha. He is a protector of religion. We know that in Pariksit Maharaj's time, so Dharma was completely intact. Dharma was perfectly intact. Everyone was following all the religious principles because there was no illicit sex, no meat eating, no gambling, and no intoxication. Even though Pariksit Maharaj, when Kali personified surrendered to Pariksit Maharaj, and he gave shelter to Kali personified that you can be present at these places and the gold, all those things. But still Pariksit Maharaj ruled the whole kingdom, the whole Bharatvarsha, in such a manner that people were following all the religious principles. And we know that this dharma stand on 4 legs. What are those? Austerity, truthfulness, mercy, cleanliness. So these are the 4 principles of dharma on which dharma stands. So people were truthful, truthful. They were doing austerities also, and they were clean, and they were what is the 4th one? Truthful, cleanliness, mercifulness, and they were merciful also. They were not killing animals. So all these principles they were following. Why? Because whenever a person, when he commits sins, the royal order, they used to punish him so severely that other people would fear actually. By seeing the punishment, by seeing the severity of the punishment, all the remaining people, they used to fear. So that's why the people were following, and Pariksit Maharaj made the environment so pious that wherever he was ruling, wherever he was passing, people used to do Krishna Katha there, because he was a great devotee of Lord Krishna. For pleasing him, people used to do Krishna Katha everywhere, wherever he used to go. So like that also people were hearing Krishna Katha and speaking Krishna Katha, and like that they became more and more pious. So like that he himself was a great devotee, and he made others also devotees of Krishna. And we see that this about the royal order, there were some examples in the history also, how the king used to follow the royal order, follow without any partiality, without any reservation, and he treated all the citizens equally. Then he gave the punishment according to their actions. So like that, there was one, I think Radhakant Prabhu shared this about this king. There was one Chola king. He was very pious king, and he used to kept a bell outside his kingdom, that whatever problem you have, you ring this bell. We will come and we'll solve the problems. So what happened is that this Chola king used to have such a nice government that no one used to have any problems. No one was feeling any type of problems and any type of tribulations. Everyone was peaceful and happy. And once what happened is, a cow came and he rang that bell. A cow came and rang the bell. And then that king went and asked what. No one was there, only cow was there. He asked what has happened. The cow mentioned that your own son and he had only one son. Your own son, when he was driving the chariot, mistakenly his chariot was drawn through this calf. Means he accidentally killed my only calf. So now what to do? So when he came to know that his own son, who did not purposefully kill the calf, but still he has committed an offense by killing the calf. So what he did, he gave death punishment to his own son. His own son, he gave death punishment because he killed calf. So that such type of punishments, such type of royal order we used to have in kings used to follow. Even recently, Bhakti Swami Maharaj was telling that there was a queen in Madhya Pradesh province, Ahilya Bai Holkar, Ahilya Bai. She was such a great queen that her husband passed away, and her father-in-law also passed away, and she was the only queen left, and she has to take care of that kingdom. And once what happened is her grandson has raped a woman, and what she did is, because he's only her grandson, what she did is he made a elephant to like crush his head. Even though he's a queen and she's sitting on the throne, but because she's following all the religious principles and all perfectly the shastras, and at the time the rulers used to follow the Manusmriti, the shastras, the Manusmriti. That's why they used to be so strict against this injustice. So she killed her own grandson like this, with elephant crushing him. So such type of severe punishments they used to get when the people, citizens, used to perform any sinful activities. That's why there was a royal order, and the people were very fearful to commit sinful activities, and the king was pious, and king was also devotee of Lord Krishna. They automatically, people were also taking his association. And here we see he is not only the Dharmapala, and he is Brihadshrawa, means he is highly celebrated. He is a very famous personality, Pariksit Maharaj. Why is famous? Because when Kurukshetra war, all the people were killed, whole dynasty got destroyed, only Pandavas remained, and this Ashwatthama, he killed all the sons of Draupadi, all the 5 sons, and finally only one son is in the womb, the grandson of the this Pandavas, Uttara's womb, and especially to protect him, Krishna personally entered inside the womb. So how we can understand how great Pariksit Maharaj is. So especially to save him, Krishna, the also supreme personality of Godhead, he became the size of a thumb. It's mentioned in Bhagavatam that he is beautiful, blackish, and his dhoti, yellow dhoti is dazzling like fire, golden fire, and he entered inside the womb, and with his 4 hands holding the club, and he was circumambulating that, he was like loitering over the womb, so that the radiation, because Ashwatthama released Brahmastra, and in Uttara's womb that radiation was there, the burning sensation, the fire was there. So to protect from all those radiations from that Brahmastra, Krishna personally he entered inside, and we were circumambulating, and with his club he protected Pariksit Maharaj. And not only that, Pariksit Maharaj was able to see Krishna, even though Krishna is completely transcendental. Snaham Prakasha Sarvasya means he is not visible to everyone. Yogamaya Samavrata means he's what you say, is binded, is covered by Yogamaya, but some specific personalities can see Krishna as he is in his supreme transcendental position. Because Pariksit Maharaj was Mahabhagavat, he was able to see the Krishna's form like in the small thumb size. That's why when he came out, when he came out of the womb, he was seeing where is this such personality. I have seen him inside the womb. Now where this person gone? He used to examine all the people. That's why his name became Pariksit. And he's a rajarsi. He's a sage. He's sage amongst all the. He's sage among all the royal order, like all the kings. He was having such a noble character. Even though when Shringi punished him, he never retaliated. Means he never neither reversed the curse or he did not take any offense against Shringi or the Brahmana caste. He accepted the fact. He was such a tolerant and he was such a great. Even though he is a king, he was like a sage. He was a sage amongst the kings. And he did so much charity like that. We can see that he did lot of Ashwamedha yagnas. It's mentioned that he performed which was 46 verse, right? He has performed many horse sacrifices, Ashwamedha yagnas. To perform one Ashwamedha yagnas, we need to spend lot of money, lot of opulence. And he has performed lot of horse sacrifices, and he gave so much of charity to the Brahmanas and so many people. So like that, and his era, everyone was happy and peaceful. To such personality, and his situation was when he kept the dead snake around Shamik Rishi, his situation was he was completely tired, he was fatigued, and he was being stricken with hunger and thirst. And in that circumstances, he did such small mistake of tying wrapping a dead snake around Samik Rishi. And because of that small offense, this Shringi has given the condemned, he's given a death punishment, he was cursed. So such because he does not deserve such type of punishment. It is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita that even though sometimes if a great personality commits a sin, he should not be taken, that sin should not be taken very seriously. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Apiche suduracharo bhajate ma mananebak sadhureva samantavya samyak vyavasitohisha. He should be considered a sadhu, even though he has done sometimes, even if he mistakenly, if he commits some sin, some type of mistake, some type of offense, that mistake should not be taken very seriously. Why? Because he is again situated in his saintly position. Again he has understood that he has committed sin, and he again taken necessary reactions, and again he is again following all the religious principles. So Pariksit Maharaj, he should have not been condemned. He was given such a great punishment, and because of that means the dynasty will lose a very great king. That's why Shamik Rishi was not at all happy with the act performed by his son, and he says that the incident, although the Brahmanas were aloof from the incident, still for the childish action of a boy, the whole world situation was changed, and thus Shamik Rishi took personally responsible for all the deterioration of the good orders of the world. So Shamik Rishi has personally taken the responsibility of his son's irresponsible behavior. And we see that in Pariksit Maharaj's time, he took care of all the citizens of his kingdom like a father. There are so many qualities mentioned. If you can go to, I think, 12th chapter of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, it's mentioned the birth of Pariksit Maharaj. All the qualities is mentioned. How great is Pariksit Maharaj. So what happens when we hear such a great qualities of this Mahabhagavat? When we hear such a great qualities of Mahabhagavat, so we also get when we take the dust, the speck of the dust from such a great Mahabhagavatas, we also get some type of qualities. It's mentioned that when we perform bhakti, when we perform bhakti to Krishna, what happens? What is that verse? We get all the good qualities. Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarvair gunais tatra samasate shura. So when we perform bhakti to Lord Krishna, we get the good qualities of like demigods. So when we hear the qualities, when we hear the great, not only performing devotion to Lord Krishna, even when we hear the great qualities of such Mahabhagavatas like Pariksit Maharaj, we also get some type of little proportion of great such qualities as Pariksit Maharaj and such. And even Narottam Das Thakur says, Prati janme kori asha charanera dhuli. Means I remain, means birth after birth, I only want the dust of such great Vaishnavas who always serve Krishna. So devotees who wants to develop such type of qualities, so they should hear they should always hear the great quality, always hear the such a glorification of devotees, Mahabhagavatas like Pariksit Maharaj. When we hear them automatically, when we hear the pastimes of Krishna and his devotees, automatically all the contamination in the heart goes away. We were hearing this bhajan that Se Gaura Mandala Bhumi Jebachane Gaurangera Madhurlila Tara Karne Praveshila Hrudaya Nirmala Belotar. When we hear the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Madhurlila, Jara Karne Praveshila, Hrudaya Nirmala Belotar means, so whatever the contamination present in the heart, it becomes, we become purified from all those contamination. That's why we should always hear the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna and the devotees. This because always if we hear pastimes of Krishna, devotees are there in the pastimes. So automatically we come to hear their qualities also. So by hearing these pastimes and by offering all respects and such great Vaishnavas, then we'll automatically get such type of qualities. So actually a person is respected, should not be respected just by his position, by his qualities actually. If a person has a good qualities, he'll automatically have a very great character, and by his character he'll automatically be respected. And especially we present in ISKCON movement, we should have such type of qualities as Pariksit Maharaj, and then only we can stay in Krishna, we can stay in this movement. Okay, thank you very much. Actually I did not prepare much, that's why it's very short class, only 20 minutes. If you have any questions, comments, and Maharaj was mentioning about one pastime, how Srila Prabhupada was also very caring about his devotees. How when Prabhupada was in his last Leela, like in 1977, so we see from the video also Bhakti Swami Maharaj was making rotis, Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was making rotis. So at that time Prabhupada was like, for 2 months he did not eat anything. Like he hardly ate anything. He was just some water, some juices like that. He was like bedridden for 2 months and was not eaten anything. But still he was asking Maharaj, he asked Bhakti Swami Maharaj that all the devotees, they are getting proper prasadam or not. Like he was still caring for the devotees who are present. So Prabhupada gave such love for the devotees who gave up their life and came to join the temple. When Prabhupada came to know that this Sachin and they were not getting good prasadam, he called the temple president who was sannyasi and he chastised him that you should you should give proper prasadam, like proper prasadam to the devotees who are staying in the temple. You should take care of them, you should feed them nicely, like that he chastised. So such a nice relationship, such a Prabhupada used to take care of the members of ISKCON, so like that. So when Bhakti Swami Maharaj heard this, then he also was telling that that I also tried establishing the same thing in Ujjain temple. I also tried my best to have very opulent prasadam. Here also we see that Sitaram Prabhuji, he always makes sure that devotees get very opulent prasadam. Actually, ISKCON Attapur, they give so much of prasadam, so much opulent prasadam. No, I think no other temple, even in Delhi also, they don't feed that much opulent prasadam. So much of Rajbhog, so many things. That's why we should understand like how our senior devotees are caring for us, feeding us nicely. We also should have such type of affection, respect to our senior devotees, and serve sincerely whatever service we have got. And by serving sincerely, then only we can develop such type of qualities. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any questions, queries, you can ask.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. You mentioned that in those times the kings used to punish even that who told her name, killed her grandson also, because even other.
This happened somewhere in 1750, like that.
Yeah. So to protect the dharma, they used to even don't even their own sons and they yeah. So but in the during Mahabharata time, Jayadratha tried to insult Draupadi in the forest. Then later Bhima and Arjuna caught him, brought to in front of Yudhishthir, and they asked him to punish him, give a Mrityudan to him. But he said no, he is the husband of our sister, and like that he didn't give that this time. How to understand these things those days? Is it
husband of our sister? I did not get.
No, Jayadratha is Duryodhana's sister, right? Dushala's husband.
Okay.
So because otherwise she will become widow, so let us not give a Mrityudanda something, because if you give a Mrityudanda, because someone else may be suffering, that is why not given. How to understand these things like.
So the offense has happened to his own wife. So if he has committed such an offense to the general people, they would have given definitely the punishment. And at that time he was not the king. Yudhishthir Maharaj was not the king. The king was Dhritarashtra, right? He was not the king. And that's why he did not given. Even we see that this Ashwatthama, when he killed all the 5 sons, Bhima was ready to kill, Arjuna was ready to kill, and then what is this? Draupadi, she tells that right now I became bereft of my sons. So this what is her Kripi, Dronacharya's wife. Dronacharya also and Kripi also will be in my situation. So that's why. So means they personally, for personal discomforts they have tolerated, not for the discomforts or the injustice happened to the crowd. When it happened to other people, they have immediately killed. There was one more Rakshasa who Bhima killed when they were in this. What was that Rakshasa name? This. Not Bakasura. This. Bhima goes. He becomes disguised as a lady get up. He goes Bhima and he kills that person. The Virat Parva. The Kichaka. Kichaka. He not only insulted the Draupadi, but he has disturbed whole society. That's why Bhima he killed that demon, and he killed lot of people also like that. When that also Hidimba, so where he was disturbing that whole community, that someone has to be punished, someone has to have death punishment. So better he thought, better. That's why they killed Hidimba also. So like that, for personal comforts they were tolerating, but when the citizens were suffering, they were giving proper punishment.
No. The order has given by whom Hayat made the great performer of horse sacrifices. Is it not a violation of taking somebody's life in Hindu Dharma? And for hunger and thirst, the purpose was that. To killing a horse is not a violation in human principles of Hindu Dharma.
This horse Ashwamedha Yajna is performed according to the religious principles and codes, and it is for the betterment of the even horse also. It's not that it was killed mercilessly, not like the slaughterhouses we see in the present day. It will get the body will be elevated. It will get a more higher body, like it will get a human body like that, for the betterment of the soul. And this Rajashu Yajna they used to this Ashwamedha Yajna they used to perform, especially they used to set the horse and travel all over all over the kingdom, and whoever the king used to caught, they used to have fight. So this was a practice. So the people who used to perform this Ashwamedha Yajna, they were very pious, and these are things mentioned in Manusmriti. So they were following the codes of religion. This is not killing for the food, not for the purpose of food. This is for the for the whole kingdom, for the betterment of the whole kingdom.
No, the purpose, whatever the purpose is for the kingdom and for the people of the kingdom, but taking somebody's life, whether animals or human beings, it is a drastic violation of human principle. Taking the what our religion teaches, don't take anybody's life. For purpose, for Ashwamedha Yajna, and after taking round of the kingdom, and the horse may be dumped in the yajna, in the fire, and the horse will be burnt. Only my question is, taking somebody's life is a violation in Hindu Dharma.
They actually, we don't know that. We did not read the scriptures actually. That's why we don't know exactly what is Hindu Dharma, all those things. Prabhuji would like to answer this, Ashwamedha Yajna. Prabhuji will answer.
So it is not like killing an animal. It is a demonstration of the Brahmanas. Brahmanas, they were so pure, and by their mantra, by their chanting of mantra, in front of people's eyes, not in seclusion, not in separate room, no, not like that. This yajna was performed in front of all the people, and that soul which is there in the horse body, in front of everyone, that soul will get a human body. It is not killing to damage that horse, to give better. The soul is suffering in the horse body. The soul, if it is in the horse body, we may think it is killing, but it is suffering actually. It is in the horse body because it cannot practice bhakti. It cannot follow dharma. Can we ask any horse to practice some bhakti, chant? It's not possible. So the Brahmanas, they were actually by this demonstration, practical demonstration in front of all the people, on one side the Brahmanas' power is being demonstrated, and the other side the soul, now then only, not like after 5 months, after 10 months, no. In front of everyone, the soul will take up a human body by which the soul can practice dharma and go back to Krishna. So it is an actually a promotion of that jiva from horse body to the human body. It is not killing that horse and damaging. No, it is promotion. So that way, those days, the Ashwamedha Yajna was performed by the expert and purified Brahmanas. But in Kali Yuga, this Ashwamedha Yajna, all this, whatever is being said, this all Nisheda. In Kali Yuga, there is no Yajnas recommended. The only Yajna recommended is Harinam Sankirtan. So this was applicable in previous Yuga, not in this Yuga. Yeah. Yeah, now the horse, for example, you take, the horse may get a human birth after 100 births. But the Brahmanas, they are helping the horse to get a human body immediately. Yeah. Why it has to go through so many lifetimes? So it is a blessing for that horse by the Brahmanas. It is not killing actually. Thank you very much.
Okay. Antara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai, Jai Gaur Premanande, Śrīla Prabhupada ki